Hi, chào朋友说的，各种学的你找了，路问题呢？是 learn more with Lisa，个路蒙的 Lisa，古要 Lisa，路问题呢？别要个做叫路接。Gucci hai cho luôn tờ chứ nó của hai cho luôn bé thì ít chơi hai đó chị right. So we are going to learn about animals. So lo lu animals no tai homong yo chia, right? So the word for animals is chia, 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 and it means animals. And we will just get right into it. So I do have flashcards again from Urban Spirits Apparel. However, they unfortunately have been sold out. I believe it was just a limited supply. And I want to say this was maybe sometime last year or 2 years ago. No, I think it was last year. Yeah, I think it was last year that I bought them. So they no longer have these flashcards, and again, I don't really know where else you can get them, unfortunately. I mean, you could be creative and make your own flashcards, and that would be really fun to do and quite the learning experience. If you write them down and draw your own pictures, I'm sure you will be able to learn even better that way. But we will get started. We have the first one here, me, me, me. It's not miv, it's me. Again, the last letter is the tonal marker, so it's just me. Again, me, me. So that V kind of really helps you out when it comes to the tone. And of course, it is a kitty cat if you didn't know already. Next one, oh, oh, not ob or ob, it's oh, oh. And it is either a dog or a puppy. We don't have words for adult and child or baby animals. So you have like a cow and a calf. It's just cow in our language. So the next one, we have nj, 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 like the letter J basically, but with an N in it. So J, and this means fish, and it's very generalized, so any fish can be called J. Next one, we have na, not nas or nas, it's na, 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 right? Na, which is a mouse. And again, we don't have plural, so mice is still na. We do have measure words, and I'll get to that in another lesson, but na, right? Next, we have na, na, na. So notice these two, when we talk about tones, they are the same word. Phonetically, they're the same word, but the S and the B indicate the tone. So we have na, na. Notice how it's very just flat, na, na. And then we have na, so it goes up a little bit. Na, 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 na. So be careful again with your tones. You could be referring to a mouse when you actually are referring to a snake. So this is a snake. Next, we have nang, 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 nang. Nang is a horse. And if you change the S to a G, it would be, again, as I mentioned before, people or person. And that would be pronounced nang. So nang, kuya itu nang. Kuya itu nang. Okay? I'm a person. Kuya itu nang. Kuya itu nang. I'm not a horse. Nang, nang. Okay? Alright, we have a kai, 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 kai. So that means chicken. And this is actually the pet name that we have for my sister. a lot of Hmong people, more so back in the day than now, would call like their little babies, more so little girls, itupakai. So it's so cute that it looks like a little chicken, a little chickadee, right? And then she grew up and it's still stuck with her. So, and then this is a cow, obviously. So we have new, 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 new. So with a J, it's short and it kind of has a little punch to it. So new, new. For those of you who speak Mandarin, this would be equivalent to fourth tone. Okay, fourth tone. And you do hear a little bit of the NY, the double consonant there. No, ya, nya, u, new. Okay, so new, cow. Next one, we have aw, 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 aw. And aw is a duck, duck. So duckling, duck is all, aw. Next, mboa, mboa, mboa. So can you hear that N and the P? Mboa, mboa. Okay, mboa. We have pig, piglet, mboa. This one is so cute. Nzi Luing, so cute. Valky, 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 Valky. So the tones are the same. Valky. It's not Valky, it's Valky. And that is a turtle. A turtle. A cute turtle. And then we have ka, 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 ka. Ka is a frog. Ka. Okay. Next. No. 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 Not no. Not no. It's no. 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 And that's a bird. Any kind of bird is a no. Next one. Tu nói tu pla. 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 An owl. Alright. Next one. Na nyo. Na. We've learned na already. Na. Remember what was na? Mouse, right? Na. But a na nyo. Na nyo. Na nyo. Na nyo. No cho o chi gu. Na nyo. Nyo, right? So na nyo, it means, what do you think that is? I was like, what is that? And then I read what it was and I'm like, okay. So it's a squirrel. If you live in the Midwest, you see them everywhere and they don't go away. They're not really afraid of people. But we have them everywhere here in Wisconsin, definitely. And in the Midwest. They love to just gather their food, their acorns and everything else, and stuff them in their cheeks and then climb up the tree. So nanyo is a squirrel. Any hunters out there, especially our Hmong hunters, they love to go squirrel hunting. And they also love eating it. It's not my cup of tea, but I mean, I can make it, but I don't really want to. Nanyo. Next one, we have a ma, 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 ma. Okay, I'm accentuating the word, but when you say it like in a normal sentence, tu ma yang do, right? And a ma is a wolf. Ha, ma, a, ma. Okay, that is a wolf. It looks like a big dog, which technically it kind of is, but it is a wolf. Okay. And then this one is mo lu. Mo lu. Hunters also go and hunt mo lu. Mo lu. We have a ton in the Midwest, and it is a deer. Deer Bambi, but a bigger Bambi. Mo lu, right? So mo lu. And then we have dai, tu dai, dai, do I ji mu dai, right? Dai. A dai is a bear. A bear, okay? A bear. That was a bad growl, but a dai is a bear. Dai do, that do, I'm assuming would be dai do, black bear. That do would be probably polar bear. So there you go. And then we have a ntu, 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 no, tho, so, ha. That's 4 consonants and 1 vowel. No, tho, so, ha, nta. Okay? When you put that all together, no, tho, so, ha, nta. And then ntu, okay? Ntu. And that is an elephant. And then we have jaw, tho, so, jigu, jaw, okay? Jaw, jaw. Now this is a tiger, and jaw means any kind of feline kind of animal, really. And you put that, and depending on the animal, there are descriptors for other feline-like animals. So a lion would be jaw, nto, 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 and that is a lion. Now I always thought that jaw also a jaw tsai. Jaw tsai would also be a tiger, but actually a jaw tsai, and I looked it up in the dictionary, is a leopard, which to me doesn't really make too much sense because leopards don't have tsai. I mean, login tsai, they are like, they have a pattern, but it's not like, usually tsai in Hmong means like stripes or like some kind of zigzaggedy kind of like zebra-esque, but these are spots, so I'm a little confused. Either way, it still has a pattern of some sort. Anyways, so a leopard is a jaw tsai, and I could be completely wrong, and that dictionary might have been wrong too, but that's what it said. So yes, so we have many kind of jaw, but typically tiger is your jaw. Our last card that I have here is itu Leah, 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 Leah. A Leah is a monkey. A monkey. Leah. Fun fact, Leah also means the color red. And we'll get to colors eventually. So Leah is monkey. A couple other animals that I do want to mention because I feel like they're kind of fun and they are also kind of important. I feel that I feel like I knew these words growing up. A fly in Hmong is yong, 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 Y-O-O-V, yong. So yong bulu, right? They're everywhere. Yong bulu, flies everywhere. Another thing in Wisconsin that we have are mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. In Hmong, the word for mosquito is very similar. It's an add-on to yong because it's kind of like a fly. So we have yong, right? We have yong cha-ju. Yong cha-ju. Cha-ju. Okay? Cha-ju. Yong cha-ju is a mosquito, you know, those things, they come and they suck your blood. If you are a fisher person, and you love to go fishing, you might take some of these with you. Put it on your hook as bait. So you hook your worm, right? So worm in Hmong is na, na, na. It's not nab. It's na, na. All right. So that was the word for worms. Some people don't like worms. I actually had a fascination with worms growing up as a kid. On a rainy, after a rainy day, I would love to go out and I don't know, not collect them, but I would pick them up from the ground if they came up, and I would just let them slither around in my hand. I was one of those kids. So we also have a goat, a billy goat. And in Hmong, that is a tshiaj, da sha ha cha e jimu chi. That is a goat. A ya, that's also my last name. Ya is a sheep or lamb, which is not a chi. They are two different things. So ya is your sheep. Next, we have a yayo. Can you have a guess to see what that is? Yayo. I will describe it to you. It is an animal that likes to be out in a field, I would say, and it is a very beautiful animal. It is a feathered animal, and it has a really beautiful tail, and it likes to open its tail up and show everyone the beautiful designs, pattern. It's not really, I don't know, to show off its unique feathers. So a yayo, as you may have guessed, is a peacock. A peacock is a yayo. I don't know what the word ya, if there is any correlation to the sheep word for ya. I don't know if there's any correlation there, but yayo is a peacock, and a ya is a sheep. Next, we have a buffalo. A buffalo is a tu. Okay? Tu is a buffalo. It is a very respected animal within our Hmong culture, and within the Hmong people. We use the animal, we farm, and we are farmers. We use a tu to help us till and plow the land, and so it is something that is very crucial to our livelihood and how we survive, basically, and feed our family. And so a tu, again, is a buffalo. So that is it for this week. I hope you all learned a lot. I know I did a lot of reviewing for this, and so it helps me with my vocabulary and maintaining it. And as anything, when you learn anything, if you don't use it, you definitely will lose it. And so I hope this encourages you to keep learning. And I don't know, what kind of animals do you have in your house? Do you have pets? Ne you, all ne you, me, lo ya ne you, thế rồi ne you, itu na lo, lo ne you itu na lo. Do you have nong? Do you have nj? What do you have in your house? Let me know. And also let me know how these are going. Parents, are you watching these with your kids? Children, are you liking this? And then adults, Are you expanding your vocabulary or brushing up on your vocabulary? Either way, I hope you have all found this useful. Thế của sao cái này, chỗ sẽ có thế của sao cái này, mua sẽ có right. Đó có yêu biết chi, ô li bát của họ yêu biết chi sĩ chế bé, yêu bả biết cho lù chính chính đó bé hay ninh mông nè. So đó cũng có thế, tu sẽ thế, mua sẽ thế, chỗ sẽ đó cũng có. Okay? So, also, my earrings last week and this week are from the culture, and it's a culture shot. So they are etched. They have Hmong like designs etched into them, and I'm all about supporting our businesses, small businesses, our Hmong businesses, and so where you can and when you can, please support them. I'll have the link below to her site and her shop. She's got other earrings. The earrings I wore last week again were also from there, and these are her new Hmong silver princess, I believe, earrings, and she's also got hairpins. This is not sponsored by any way, but I just thought that I like to showcase or highlight or spotlight a business, since I am wearing the earrings. I might as well. I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you next week. Shinjido, bye.